Hello everyone and welcome back to the wild side. I'm Tyler Smith and today I'm going to be talking about my Facebook Marketplace finds and how you can find some for yourself. I've bought everything on Facebook Marketplace. Everything that's expensive, I don't want to pay full price for, buy it there. I've gotten this from Facebook Marketplace. This. I've bought clothing, bought cameras, bought GoPros. I even bought this canoe on Facebook Marketplace. The reason why is because you can find stuff so cheap. And here's how you do that. I always say, as a rule of thumb, you should never pay more than 50% MSRP of any specific item. So say this jacket's listed on firstlight.com for, I don't know, $300. You should look for items that are around the 150 mark. That usually means that they're worn, they got that new shine taken off of them, but they're still usable. And that comes with doing your due diligence, looking through the pictures, asking proper questions, and all of that stuff to make sure that you're actually getting a good product. And whenever products like that come up on the market and they are properly priced, they go pretty quick. So you want to make sure that you're staying informed. A great way to do that is setting up notifications. So whenever you're in Facebook Marketplace, the way that you can do that is you can go into the tab on the left side of the screen and you click notifications, you roll through that whole entire process. That will send you and notify you whenever specific items with specific keywords are listed. Then you can jump on it right away. Another thing that you need to consider whenever going through this whole Facebook Marketplace thing is consider what you actually want. You don't want to be just buying random stuff that you're never going to use. You want to make sure that you have a target in mind and you want to be very focused on that specific target and don't get distracted by the other stuff, because there is some cool stuff on there, but it's it doesn't do you any good if you're not going to use it. So making sure you're picking out the right stuff, that's always crucial. Next, negotiations. What I like to do is do all of my negotiating online. So always doing it through messaging. Never try and do any sort of negotiation whenever you're in person. It's probably going to end poorly. Some people are crazy. So just make sure that you have an agreed upon price too whenever you get there. And if something doesn't look right, bring it up and say something and ask them to give you a price first. You also have to consider that you are probably going to be buying a project. For example, the canoe that I just picked up. I understood that there was a bunch of markings on the bottom of the canoe. There's a bunch of scratches. I'm going to need to do a lot of work to that. That's okay, because that's kind of the joy of the whole buying used thing, is that you're reusing someone's stuff. You know, if you wanted to go out and just buy a brand new one and spend all that money, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. But you got to remember that you're paying for that new value. Whereas if you buy it used, there might be a little bit less value there, but you can still turn it into something that's usable and good and high quality. The last thing I want to talk about, usually people are selling things online in bundles. You know, someone might be selling a bino harness with binoculars in it, or a canoe with paddles. Don't be afraid to split those things up. Say, hey, I would love to just go pick up the paddles, or hey, I would love to go pick up the canoe. I think that's perfectly reasonable. And if someone's willing to split it up, great. If not, no worries too. So next time, whenever you're considering buying something brand new, take a browse through Facebook Marketplace. I think you would be shocked to find that some of the stuff on there is pretty high quality and you can find a really good price for it. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys picked something up. If you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see videos of our adventures that we take, we post videos every single week. So check out the YouTube channel. Again, Something in the Wild, and make sure everyone to keep it wild.